friends. Happy, I don't know what day it is, but welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina. I am a certified nutrition coach. So glad that you're here. We are going to be talking about some hot topics on the carnivore diet, carnivore lifestyle, however you want to flip it, word it, whatever. And I'm going to talk to you guys today about how the carnivore diet affects your hormones. So, because I do not want to miss any of the points that I am talking about, I'm going to be reading off of the kind of notes that I've been writing to make sure that we are covering all these hot topics. Okay, so very interesting topic about hormones. I struggled with my hormones for a long time because I was overtraining, undereating, just not feeling my best. And then I definitely had a point where I didn't have my period for months and months and months. Okay. It wasn't until I started carnivore was when my hormones started to fluctuate, and then I got my period back. The higher fat diet was something for me and definitely helped. And I want to talk to you guys how the carnivore diet can impact your hormones and how hormone balance is key to feeling our best, and whether it's managing stress, energy, metabolism, or your mood, it's definitely important to focus on hormones. So number one, insulin and blood sugar stability. Okay, first let's talk about insulin. Insulin is the hormone responsible for regulating your blood sugar levels. So when you eat carbs, especially refined ones, our blood sugar spikes, leading to a surge in insulin to bring that sugar into our cells. So on the carnivore diet, you're avoiding carbs completely, which means that your blood sugar and insulin may be more stable, which is found to be true because my husband is also type 1 diabetic, so we've also seen the proof in the pudding. When many people experience increased insulin sensitivity, which can help with fat loss and reduce the risk of insulin resistance, a key factor in conditions like diabetes, like I just said. This steady insulin response is one of the reasons why people on carnivore feel more energetic and have more energy and fewer cravings for sugar. And diabetes or no diabetes, I am somebody who personally struggles a lot with wanting that sweet tooth at night and like wanting sugar, and I struggled a lot with that. Number two, cortisol and stress response. So let's talk about cortisol, which is your stress hormone. So high cortisol levels can wreak havoc on your body, leading to issues like high blood pressure, weight gain, and poor sleep. Okay, so how does carnivore play into all of this? Well, without the constant blood sugar spikes from the carbs, your body's stress response is often more balanced. So you're not up and down, you're eating carbs, you're not eating carbs, you eat too many carbs, like the ups and downs. It makes it more balanced and stable. So the blood sugar means fewer cortisol spikes, since your body doesn't need to pump out stress hormones to balance sudden drops in the energy. And many people on the carnivore diet report feeling like calmer, less anxious, more resilient to daily stress, which could be partly due to this improved cortisol response. So cortisol, carnivore diet, huge benefit. Number three, sex hormones. So let's talk about sex hormones. Like testosterone and estrogen, these are essential for things like your muscle mass, mood, libido, even bone health. And the carnivore diet can support healthy levels of these hormones because animal products are rich in nutrients that help produce them, like cholesterol, zinc, and protein, which are things that your body needs. So cholesterol, which we often hear is negative, it's actually a precursor for making hormones. So eating a diet that includes healthy fats can help your body produce testosterone and estrogen naturally. And some men notice an increase in testosterone on carnivore. And for women, it may help balance estrogen and progesterone levels, especially when paired with adequate rest and stress management. So overall, like, who would not want to feel less stressed out, more balanced, just better, testosterone's up? Like, who would not want that? So that's another benefit. Number four, thyroid health and metabolism. So the thyroid gland plays a big role in regulating metabolism and your energy levels. So it relies on nutrients like iodine, selenium, tyrosine to function well. And many animal-based foods like fish, eggs, red meat are rich in these nutrients, which is why another reason I don't take any supplements. I get everything I need from the foods that I'm eating. And because the carnivore diet naturally includes these thyroid supporting nutrients, it can help keep your thyroid healthy. People with hypothyroidism or other thyroid conditions might actually see benefits when they include these nutrient dense foods into their diet. So huge benefits there. Female hormonal health, menstrual cycle, and PCOS. So I mentioned that I struggled with getting my period at one point. So for women on the carnivore diet, it can help conditions like PCOS and may even support a more balanced menstrual cycle. PCOS is often tied to insulin resistance and high androgen levels, and since carnivore helps stabilize your insulin, it may reduce symptoms like acne, irregular periods, and even weight gain. So women on carnivore often do report that they are more regular cycles and reduce their PMS symptoms. One girl that I follow, she definitely says she doesn't have cramps, she doesn't feel bloated, like all those symptoms just went away. But of course, everybody's body is different, so it's important to listen to your body and make adjustments as needed. Just because some people do report some benefits of certain things does not mean that it's for everybody. And then last but not least, number 6, potential challenges and considerations. So as powerful carnivore is, the results and benefits people have been getting with the hormones, there can be challenges. For some, it takes your body time to adjust. So make sure it takes you time. You're not going to see a quick fix overnight, especially if you're coming from a high carb diet, transitioning to a high fat diet. It does take some time to change. And also, women do find that they need higher fat intake on carnivore to fully support hormone health. So when you start eating carnivore, it might be crazy and scary to eat all this fat, but it's what your body needs. And your body will thrive, and it will use that for fat adaptation and fat burning, and you will start to see the progress. It just takes some time. What else? And as always, if you have any underlying health conditions, make sure you check with your healthcare provider if you have any questions. But that's basically it. Those are some common questions about hormones and carnivore. And the carnivore diet can be a very powerful impact on your hormone health and stabilizing insulin and supporting thyroid function to potentially balancing those sex hormones and cortisol levels. So if you're noticing a change in how your hormones are, and hormone health is on carnivore, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your results, what you went through, any questions, concerns. And thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel. If you haven't not already, subscribe, hit that like button, and I will be back with some more carnivore videos, more what I do in a day videos, and just fun lifestyle videos in general. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Hey friends, so you can't really see me on here because this camera's not working so well, but we are just pulling up to the grocery store, and I'm going to show you guys some of the horrendous foods that we're all feeding our children and that we've been eating most of our lives that are so bad for us. And I'm going to just show you guys a little snippet on what I used to put in my grocery cart versus what I put in my grocery cart now, and just show you guys some of the bad ingredients in these foods, which are literally harming us than doing us good. And this is the reason why I believe that so many people are overweight and sick these days, because of these foods that we're eating and the inflammation we're getting into our bodies. So come with me. We are going to look at some ingredients in the store, and you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised. Let's go. shocked, so shocked on how terrible the foods are that we're literally eating every single day, and then we're feeding it to our kids, which is so appalling. I can't even believe it. But just want to make sure that you guys are just being aware of the ingredients in the foods that you're eating. There's so many things in there that are toxic and chemicals, and the more you know, the better. And if you are eating something that you can't even pronounce the ingredients in it, that means it's probably not good for you. So just keep an eye out. Make sure to eat clean ingredients, few ingredients, and make sure that when you're eating out, asking them if, like, what oils they're cooking with, if they're adding any additives, like when it says natural flavors, like what does that even mean? So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope it'll open up your eyes to just make sure that you're eating cleaner foods. Stay away from the toxic foods. If that means cutting them out of your everyday diet, then so be it. That's what we need to do, because it's truly scary how sick people are getting, and I definitely believe it's from these inflammatory foods. So just keep an eye out, and I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys later.